Hello, hello, hello. And today it's just going to be a short, more or less rambling video about why light design matters in your scenes and how light legitimately can carry your whole composition and can transform a very simple project like this, which is like not even like a 1 week project, with very basic materials into a really, really nice render if you know what you're doing with your composition and your light. Like you can see here, it is really, really simple. Like the modeling is very, very basic. It's not like if you go into the shading tree, it's like not really complex shaders or anything. It's honestly really, really simple. But what carries this to a honestly great result is the light design and reflections and like some dirty materials. First of all, legitimately, if you want to make like some imperfections, just do this. Like this simple shader tree gives you very, very subtle imperfections on your otherwise perfect ground, which just adds to the value of it. Like if I just show you this, you can see this very, very small spot. You will see it in the render in a second, but like this carries a lot of the render as well. But like in general, just the light design and the compositing, obviously, is what brings this honestly to a really, really great finished product. Most of you probably know this, but there are compositing nodes in Blender which you can use. You can do color correction, you can do pretty much anything you would do in Photoshop, except without the masking. Masking is not as easy as it would be in Photoshop. You can also do it in Blender inside of your render, which you can use like multiple render paths and stuff. If you really want to optimize, you could render some objects on one pass and then have like one color correction only for the one render pass. For example, for certain dark spots you want darker or something, but you can also do that in Photoshop with masks. But it's cool to be able to do this in Blender. But this node, the glare node, is very, very powerful. Basically, what this does is I have my render here, and I will just switch the recording to that. Here. This this is the final render, and basically like these glowy spots here are what is done by the glare node. And without the glare node, I can mute it. I'm just gonna mute the glare node, and you can see it looks instantly not as cool. Like just me muting and unmuting the glare node does so much for the picture. But in general, like you have like soft lights from the side, which we can also see. Let me show them to you in the thing itself. You have like these very, very soft area lights, which are basically like the main light source here, which is on one side, and you also have it on the other side, obviously. Like these are very, very soft lights. Like these are general like just bounce lights, which just throw in light into the scene. This whole thing back here is only lit by this emission, and obviously like the light on the ground floor, and this is the only light that is in the scene. There is no other light other than like these two bounce lights from the side and the glow light and the emission from the poison, more or less. Let's call it in this scene, and obviously like the lines in front of the windows and the ground. But this in itself can create a very, very great result, and it just shows how legitimately limited materials can get you to amazing results if you work on your light design and your in general compositing and camera placement. Yeah, that was all. It was just a very short rant and an overview, and to give you a mention on why you should work on your light theory and camera placement. See you next time.